A first of its kind is being piloted at the Sherwood branch of the Milton Library to help visually impaired people read. It was introduced over the weekend alongside a tech fair and the introduction of a tech hub.
Well, sir, there was the incident about the chocolates, she conceded.
The voice comes from an app which reads each page that the camera of a smartphone points toward. Even before this moment, anyone who's visually impaired can start searching for literature by scanning a QR code anywhere in the library, which allows the title on the spine of any book to be read. Once a selection is made, it's placed on a stand. The smartphone is pointed at the book with the camera and app open, and it's read aloud. Nafisa Anif has been blind since the age of 4 months and can't wait for these to be installed more widely.
It gives me the opportunity to just come into the library, pick up any piece of reading material, whether that's a book or a photocopied page, and basically come to this reading table, put that material on the stand, and be able to scan that material very easily with whatever device is mounted there. And then I can read it, and I don't have to ask someone. So it gives me just a great level of independence.
The idea for this invention was generated from a largely unrelated event. Thomas Wong was working with the visually impaired community as part of an attempt to set a world record for the most blind or blindfolded people to solve a Rubik's Cube. Afterwards, he remained connected to that community, and this idea was suggested. Naturally, he's excited to see his creation set up alongside the tech fair, which the library also hosted.
The implementation is up to the library, right? But the idea, so long as even we help one person, one VIP, that's more than satisfied for me. One is enough.
These are all open stock images that you can choose.
Okay. The Sherwood branch is also home to Milton's first tech hub, which was introduced a couple of days earlier and ready to be used during the tech fair. It includes a 3D printer, pro cutting machines, a mug press, and other equipment to help with various creative ideas. While many other libraries have maker spaces, staff believe this one is different because it's out in the open instead of in its own room. That allows for curiosities to come to fruition, according to the manager of this branch. It's meant to cater to the adult and senior population.
It's important for us to really engage with that audience, but also to help them bridge that gap, right? It could be a gap that is because technology is moving too quickly to really learn and to explore. Also, there's a gap, a financial gap, and it's important for us to bridge that gap as well by allowing access to this technology.
It's an audience that was identified through the library's annual survey. Haid mentioned the equipment is also planned to be used as part of some of the children's programming. She added that one of the other goals is to provide opportunities for anyone to try it out before deciding whether or not to purchase one for your own home. It's also open to entrepreneurs.
When you're using the Tech Hub to, say, create a prototype of something, that's getting your idea started in the way of business, right? So when I was mentioning the 3D printer can create a prototype, it's something that where if you're wanting to make a larger version of something, you can make the smaller version through 3D printing, and then you can bring that idea forward to investors, right? So that's a really great starting point for some folks.
The library plans to keep stats based on the number of people who start by taking the required certification program for each machine, and those who come afterwards to use it on their own. This will inform them about how well used the Tech Hub is and if it may need to be expanded to other libraries in town. Jason Trout for Halton News in Milton.
Tweezer-like tool